Hi everyone, welcome to this demo. This is Kamal, the founder of SocialPrf, and in this video we're going to look at how to automate the testimonial request, collection and display process entirely through SocialPrf and Pabbly. Now let's start with understanding what SocialPrf is. SocialPrf is an app that lets you request for testimonials from your customers, and customers can then leave text testimonials, video testimonials, or testimonials in third-party websites like G2, Capterra, Trustpilot, Google My Business, and so on. And then SocialPrf will import all of those testimonials, and you can then create beautiful widgets that you can embed on your website as a wall of love like this, or carousels, and it allows customers to verify this testimonial by clicking the source of the testimonial, and that increases trust, and that will help you sell more because customers are going to trust other customers. So how do you collect testimonials using SocialPrf? It's very simple. So once you log into SocialPrf and go into your dashboard, you will be able to request for a testimonial from each of your users. You can either request for a video text testimonial or also capture the testimonials in third-party websites. And once they record the testimonial, it's going to be available for you here. And you can add them to a specific collection like this home collection. So you can create a collection for testimonials that you want to display on your homepage. And then you can get widgets that you can embed in your site in just 3 lines of code. So you get a few lines of code, you can just copy this, paste in your website, and you're good to go. So that's as simple as that. But the problem is, let's say you are a course creator and you get hundreds of students enrolling to your course every day. It would become incredibly difficult for you to manually request for testimonials from each of your users. That's where Pabbly is probably going to help you. So let's look at this database, right? So you got users who register for your course, and then users are going to complete the course. So when they complete that course, you might want to send them a testimonial request asking them what did they think about the course. So let's see how we can automate that process using SocialPrf. So log into your Pabbly account and then create a new workflow. And here we're going to say requesting testimonial is the workflow. So I'm going to create a new workflow, and here select the source. So here it's going to be Airtable, right? So depending on your business, it could be anything. It could be Salesforce app, it could be any app where your customer data is there and you want a trigger to be established in that particular app. So here, let's select. So what do we want to do? When a new record is created, now select the base. So I'm going to select the user base, and here after you select the base, you need to select the table. So here we're selecting the course completed table. And so here, whenever a new entry happens in the course completed table, which happens when someone completes the course, what I want to do is, let me send a test. So these are the details that I'm going to get. I'm going to get the name of the user and the email of the user. Those are the 2 details that I actually need. And then I'm going to select SocialPrf. So this is an invite only. At this point, we have submitted it for Pabbly to get approval, but once it's approved, you'll get it, every public will get access. Until then, what you will need is you go to the integration section and go to API automation in your SocialPrf account, and then you'll find your API key, where you'll find your API key, and you'll also find the link for the invitation. So you just click through the link, accept this app, so that this will be added to your Pabbly Connect account. Otherwise, once it's available, you'll search for your SocialPrf account and then select the action. There are 2 actions that you can perform. At this point, we want to request for a testimonial. So I'm going to request a testimonial, and I'm going to click connect, and we need to enter the API key here. So go to your SocialPrf account, copy the API key, paste that here, and then the client name. So this you get from your previous step. And then the client email, this you can get from your previous step, and then the role, the request message, and so on. So role, if you have role as another item in your database, you can add that. The request message is the personalized message that you want to send to your customer. If you leave it as blank, default message will go to them. And the request type is, do you want to collect a video text testimonial in SocialPrf, or do you want to capture reviews in third-party sites like Google and so on? So this is what you give here. And then, do you want SocialPrf to send an email, or do you want to send an email yourself? So in this case, I'm going to select yes, and now we're going to send a request. So what they should do is they should hit the SocialPrf API, and we will get invitation URL. So you can test this URL. I'm going to copy the invitation URL, and you can test it by pasting that URL in your browser, and you will find this is the message that you typed. This is Nick, to whom you asked for a testimonial. They can go ahead and submit the testimonial or the video. Now, what you can do is, in the next step, you can go ahead and do a bunch of things, right? You can, instead of sending an email by SocialPrf, you can click that as no, and here you can search your own Gmail application and send this URL with your own personalized message to your customer. So this is how you can automate testimonial request process at scale. Now the other thing is, once your customer has recorded a testimonial, you might want to capture that testimonial, add that testimonial to a collection widget and display it on your website. So how can you do that? Let's look at that now. So go to your dashboard in Pabbly and now create a testimonial which says add to collection, right? So here, the first thing is trigger, which is a new testimonial coming through, right? So I'm going to say SocialPrf. And the trigger event is a new testimonial being received. So this is the webhook URL that you get. Just copy this, go to your Pabbly account, SocialPrf account, and register this webhook there. And what you want is, there's a new testimonial that is received. Just submit it here. Submit it here, and then this gets added as a new testimonial. Now you can send test data here. So click this, and test data would get sent to your Pabbly account. And here you go, you got the testimonial. So this is all the test data that has come through. Now, once you have received a new testimonial here, what you want to do is you want to add it to a new collection. So as you've seen before, widgets are, you can display testimonials in your website in different places, maybe in a home page, or you might want to display testimonials in the checkout page. So these are all different collections. You'll create a collection of homepage, you create a collection of checkout. So this a module allows you to add your testimonial to a collection. And again, you have to enter your API key that you can get from integrations. Copy the API key, paste here. And then the testimonial ID, the ID that you got in your previous step, just paste that there. And then the collection name. So what is the name that you want to give? Maybe the name that you want to give is homepage. All right, so that's the name that you want to give. And then you can just simply save and test it, and the test is success. So this means that that particular testimonial has been added to the homepage widget. And now that we have set this workflow up, let's look at how the entire sequence works. So I'm going to send a new text testimonial. I'm going to say, this is a demo for Pabbly. Pabbly is a great automation tool. And I'm going to give it a 5-star. I'm going to say, this is me who's giving the demo. And I'm consenting and I'm submitting this testimonial. And that's it. Now let's go into Pabbly and go to the workflow history and see if that has executed. As you can see, it has successfully executed. Now, if you come back here and refresh your SocialPrf account, you should see a new home page, added here. And if you preview it, you should see a testimonial here with Nick and the testimonial that we actually gave Nick. It has automatically been added to the wall of flower. That's how you'll automate that entire sequence.